Okay.
Okay, we'll
All right,
wrap this.
good. Tell me about the speech and the
speech
post-string.
post-string. We'll wrap this up.
Well, I liked the speech. I'm a conservative Catholic. I'm
Yes.
one who believes all the teachings of the church. And there's no question that this pope is a different flavor than the last pope. But I really liked it. Now, when he started talking about the death penalty, I swear he was going to say abortion, and then he pulled a fast one. I don't think anyone was expecting him to say death penalty right there in that moment in that speech, and he did.
Oh, well.
That's clever.
Wow.
My jaw dropped when he said that.
What?
But earlier yesterday, when you invited us to call, before you invited us to call, you were talking about St. Paul. And you know what I thought? I thought, the Pope is making a move like St. Paul would make. Because all over Paul's letters, he uses a formula and he says, if you accept X, then how much more do you need to accept Y? And when the Pope said death penalty, I thought, you know what? If the Pope is asking us to focus on rehabilitation for vicious criminals, for people who we would otherwise kill with the death penalty, if he's asking us for forgiveness and love for them, how much more for the innocent and the unborn?
John. Yeah, but
John.
he didn't say that. Why didn't he say that? Hang on, John.
Hey, John.
Something that he did say that, but
Right.
that occurred to me as someone who believes and loves, the teachings of the Catholic Church. That it just struck me.
Okay.
Okay, so here's what I may I just point out. Here's what I'm
thinking before we run out of time.
after the
Yeah, the Supreme Court
cleared
Obamacare.
People saying, you know what he's doing. You know Justice Roberts
do.
He is setting this up. I don't think there's a setup.
I think there's a setup here,
John. I don't think. Maybe. I mean, maybe. I love that.
Setup, you always talk about the heart, and this is the setup. The setup is conversion, right? Ultimately, that's what we're talking about: conversion from darkness to light. I mean, that's all the Pope cares about, and that's all any Christian should care about, right? For anybody.
Well,
at the end of the brutal murderer.
Well, amen. But
yes.
Unfortunately, we have a party in this country that part of its platform is entirely against rights, right? I mean, in terms of abortion. And so how are you going to move them, right? Are you going to, if the Pope had said abortion and he made
they're telling him to stop it.
The liberals wouldn't, but they wouldn't have listened, right? John Paul II wrote all these encyclicals and, Evangelium Vitae and all this stuff on pro-life. And did Nancy Pelosi, that quote-unquote good Catholic, did she change her mind? No, she didn't. I think, and this is part of Benedict's strategy too, I think that Pope Francis is trying to nudge them ever so slightly in the right direction because their hearts are hardened. And you know what? He's a good pastor of souls. He knows. A good pastor of souls in any religion, but especially in the Catholic Church, knows when you're dealing with somebody who has a hardened heart or someone who doesn't want to budge.
This sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
John, I would.
John, we have to break this to you. We're almost out of time.
I think you're so
misguided on this one.
I mean, was he trying to nudge
everybody?
He's trying to nudge everybody. Is that what he was trying to do with the
Castros?
Where he is trying to nudge everybody. And is this why he's talking about Dorothy Day?
Dorothy Day.
He's trying to nudge everyone somehow or another into freedom and into capitalism. It doesn't. I think you're kind of a stretch. Yeah, I think you're misguided on this.
I hope you're right,
I
John.
hope you're right.
I hope you're right. Again,
I like this man.
I like this man.
I like him
as a man.
He's a good man.
He's a good man at all.
I like him.
And I like him a lot.
I think this
will go down
as one of the most
epic
missed
opportunities
in the history of the 21st century.
I'll see you guys this weekend.
Program.
The Blaze Radio Network.